Hi everyone, welcome to the forum. I know it's been long since we ever tried to look at anything or learn anything, but learning must continue even if there are some hiccups of the coronavirus and so on and so forth. We still have to continue, have to continue learning. So I welcome you back. Remember, if you don't sharpen that brain of yours, it will be slow. So we have to keep practicing till schools open. Uh, okay, yeah. Be wise and never compromise. Revise to be wise, otherwise, likewise, you will not rise. All the best to tomorrow's future. This is for you and for a future. So invest wisely, invest in studying, invest in education. Today, I'm going to be quick about this one. We're going to look at just one question in mathematics, one mathematical concept. It has to do with equations, and sometimes equations can be in words. So if you don't see it coming, then it will be tricky. But if you see the equation in words, then the better. And I got this one on Facebook from someone. Yeah, this is what they wrote. A man's wealth was shared as follows: half to his daughter, 1/5 to each of his sons, the rest to his wife. Okay, I've typed the same question in Word for us to easily follow it up. A man's wealth was shared as follows: half to his daughter, 1/5 to each of his two sons, and the rest to his wife. His wife got 4,580,000, which is there in the brackets. How much did the daughter get or receive? Now, here the concept is quite interesting. It's the matter of you understanding and formulating the equation. But to do that, we have to understand the very basic. What is at play? Okay, here's a screen grab of the same, so that we may just write directly on the same question the answers we want to come up with. So the thinking line is very important. What are we thinking for us to solve this one? Can we say thinking line? Thinking line. Okay, I'm trying to leave enough space down there. Okay, trying to leave enough space for the rest of the words. Thinking line. So our thinking line basically is that we have been told that this money, the whole lot of it, was shared half-half. Means it is creating an equation of which gives us a one whole thing. We are saying there was one half from the other end plus the other half to give us the one whole complete money or sum of money. Now, in this case, if you do additive inverse, you realize that this one will go on the other side and subtract a negative half from there, which gives us a half will be equals to half again. So basically, we are just doing the same thing. You can go round and round, and that is the thinking line. From the thinking line, let's put the actual factors at play. Let me start the way they are. We have got the daughter on one end, the daughter who should have her money, because the daughter gets the half share of everything. The man's wealth was shared as follows: half to his daughter. So the daughter gets half. Then the rest will share 1/5 to each of his two sons, and the rest to his wife. So sons are in the 1/5. Sons plus wife have to share. That is basically the thinking line. The sons, they are actually two, so it's very important to know that one. The sons plus the wife. In other words, this is a good equation, and just that equation solves this puzzle. Yes, so the first thing is daughter is equals to what the daughter got is equals to what the sons plus the wife got. That's an equation, straightforward. At least we have the equation now. Now let's try to put it in some mathematical concept which will make sense. We don't know what the daughter got, so we can say it's x. And now we are doing maths now. We can say it's x. X should be equals to, do we know what the sons got? We don't know. All we know is that the sons got 1/5 of, which is a ratio, 1/5 of the total. But do we know the total? No. But we can think of it. We can think the total in this line. If half is x, then the total should be 2x, because the daughter got just half, which is x. So we can say each of those sons at least got 1/5. Okay, I beg your pardon. 1/5 multiplied by the total, which is 2x. 1/5 of 2x. Each of those sons, remember there are 2. So each, you can add another or multiply by 2. I'm going with adding 2x. So each of those, this is what's coming out. 1/5 again multiplied by 2x, because that is the total, plus what the wife got. At least we know what the wife got. And okay, and what the wife got is this number, this mathematic number. They are very important. For something which is okay, 4,508,000. That is it. Okay, so basically that's what was gotten. That's what was gotten. If we have written it like that, then so far it's all the game of now solving and evaluating, following the principles of mathematics. Then it will figure itself out. It's going to be easy. Okay, we start rushing. Like I said, we have to do this one very fast. So x will be equals to this one, 1/5 multiplied by 2x is as good as saying 2x/5. So we are simplifying it the way it should be, over 5. We are adding with the same one, similar, 2x/5. This time we are saying plus the number now, and this time I'm going to try to bring back the writing into straight. 4, 5, 8, 0, 0, 0. Okay, that is the concept. Once we do this, we know, according to the laws of addition, these have got a common denominator, so we'll add them. We'll add these because they are like terms. We'll add them. We're going to have x is equals to the common denominator, which is 5. We add these. Since the common denominator is the same, we just add 2x plus 2x, which is 4x plus this one, 4, 5, 8, 0, 0, 0. Okay, that is mathematics so far. We collect the like terms. This one goes to the x, so that this one remains alone. This one has got the variable, this one is the constant. It remains the way it was. Okay, so we are saying x is equals to, okay, I beg your pardon, x, when it goes this side, it's a positive this side, so it's becoming a negative. So it's going to be x in the negative of 4x/5 is equals to, the only constant number remains there, 4, 5, 8, 0, 0. Okay, it's very important to know how many zeros you are dealing with such numbers. So I'd left one here. Okay, it helps when you know how many zeros. You should keep track, because certain simple mathematical errors will get you in the long track, even though your concept and everything is going on smooth, but just a simple error will send you down the drain. So it's important that you avoid such simple mistakes. Okay, next, if we have that equation, we can evaluate and solve from this angle, because this is a fraction. This is a fraction, and this is with this we convert it to a fraction, so it becomes easy for us to just evaluate here. We'll have the common denominator, which is 5, and we'll say 1 into 5, it goes there 5 times, multiplied by x, to be 5x. We get the sign which is there, which is a minus. I'm extending this line. Okay, I hope it looks neat. 5 into 5 is 1. 1 multiplied by negative 4x is still negative 4x. So minus 4x. Minus 4x. When we reach this extent, we all agree that we... Okay, let me not have two equal signs. We all agree that this one there, we bring it the way it is. Okay, let's talk more solving. 5x minus 4x will give us x over 5 is equals to this number 5, 8, 0, 2, 3. Okay, once we have things arranged like that, to get rid of the 5 there, we say over 1 and we cross multiply, which gives us x is equals to what you get when you multiply 5 multiplied by 4,580,000. This I will do on a calculator. I'll do on a calculator so that we work on saving time. And I think I've done it already, so it's here. Just identify it. 5 multiplied by, okay, this one here. 5 multiplied by that one, it is giving us this number here, this wonderful number here. Okay, let me write it down. 2, comma 9, 0, 0, comma 0, 0. This is the value of x, which is the equivalent amount to, and remember what I said? I said be careful with the zeros, because an error of just a 0 makes this question wrong. So this is the first part. How much did the daughter receive? This amount is what the daughter received in the sharing, and that part is very important. A man's wealth was shared as follows: half to his daughter, and then so the question is addressed. Now there is a B part of the question, and the B part we must solve it also. It becomes easy because we already have the x. We know what the daughter got, and the daughter got the half of everything. The B part says, how much did the two sons receive? If you want, you can find for each. If you want, you can find for all. To be interesting, I'll find for each. Then if you want, you can multiply by 2. It's the same concept, since the hard part has been done, the finding what the daughter got. Okay, so how do we go and do this? Okay, straight. First of all, let me put it as a simple equation B. I'll put it as a simple equation so that we understand the concept. We are saying we are looking for 1 over 5. Since each got 1 over 5, of a number we don't know. Of what? We said, remember when we were finding out the total which they got, we said it was actually 2x, because x represented half, 2x represented the whole. So if you say 1 over 5 of 2x, your thinking line will be very correct. 1 over 5 of 2x, your thinking line will be very correct. And if your thinking line is correct, then let's just substitute. Since we know the x value is this one, we substitute it there, then you will see that we will be enjoying mathematics. Okay, let's work. 1 over 5 multiplied by, my phone is ringing, finish up. 1 over 5 multiplied by 2, the value of x, we put it in brackets, the whole figure, 22, 9, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, all those values there. Okay, when we reach at this point, we work. For this, I go straight on the calculator. Some of you people are geniuses, have got ways of solving this, but for me, I go on the calculator. And there is my calculator. Going to multiply. Okay, 1 over 5 multiplied by 2. Okay, then the 2 should multiply 22, 9, 0, 0, that number there. Okay, so when I multiply this number, did I solve this one also? Multiplied by 2. When we multiply by 2, the first part, when we multiply by 2, we'll have that step is very important. And remember, in mathematics, steps are very important. Some people lose marks for just skipping steps, so we are going to show that step. 1 over 5 multiplied by the value that you get when you multiply these, which is 4, 5, 8, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Then the last step, you say this will multiply by the 1, so we are practically dividing 5 into this number. So 5 in there will give us this number here, 9, 1, 6, 0, 0, 0, 0. Then this one, let me specify that it's for each. So if you want for the total of the sums, you have to multiply this number by 2, or just there directly work with 2 over 5. The fact that we worked with 1, we took one son only, and that is the figure for one son. So this is how you solve that one. Now solving is quite interesting, but what's more interesting is actually verifying that what you are doing is making sense, your work was correct. Therefore, I'll prove this concept. Through mathematics. Let's try to prove it. Now, under proving it, one thing which is clear is that, okay, that's why I was trying to shrink my work. I knew that the board size will not be enough for this. Okay. Proving it, we should know that when you add what the sons plus the wife got should be equals to what the daughter got. That is the proof. So, is it true that those can be equal? We have the numbers, so let's try to prove. We know that at least one son got this one, so sons, you can put that number, but be sure to multiply it by 2, so that try to reduce, it's too big. this, you multiply it by 2, the two sons, plus what the wife got, which is the only standard figure there straight, 4 5 8 0 0 0 0. If this will be equals to this, then we are doing the right thing. 2 2 9 0 0 0 0 0. So we should see to it that when you add this, it will give us that. Is it so? So when we multiply this and that, okay, we know I use the calculator, but I'll try to be fast for the sake of time. 8 3 2 0 0 0 0. This one we add to this one, 4 5 8 0 1 2 3 should be equals to that. Is it true that when you add this and that, it's giving you that? And when you add this even on a calculator, you be excited because it will give you the same number on every side of the equation. This, and it, we said it's equals to this. Bring it there. 22 9 0 0 0 0 0. This is proved. And remember, at least every day, before you solve anything, before you study anything, do some calculations, 1 or 2 questions. It helps. That's how your brain will become sharp, even where maths is concerned. Remember, don't only sleep and relax, study to show yourselves approved. Even the Bible agrees to that concept. You should always study. Keep busy, keep studying, and that way your brain will ever be ready to meet challenges. That's what I had for you for today. Remember to click like and subscribe. Yes, that's what people put things on YouTube say. I realize that it's important. It lets you know who's following or who's benefiting from what you are doing. That part is very important, because you can't be shooting in the air. You're just making videos. You don't even know if you have got an audience. So let's do that. It is very helpful. Look forward for more videos of this kind. I'll prepare them for you. And where you want me to address some concepts, write to me on Facebook. Write to me. Tell me which concepts you want me to address. Undergrads, physics, biology, mathematics, and chemistry. Those are the things we look at. Thank you very much.